What's good, YouTube? Sensational Sinceres here, and I'm back with another Tom Clancy's The Division Vendor Reset video. We're here for March 11th, 2022's Vendor Reset. So let's get right into this to see what we got good for this week. For our first gear items, let's head over to the base of operations. Here, the Dart Zone gear vendor has a prototype performance mod with 4% ballistic shield damage. For our next gear items, we're still at the base of operations. Head over to the advanced weaponry vendor, and here we got a classic M60. For our next gear items, we're still at the base of operations. Head over to the special equipment vendor, and here we got a Liberator. Next here, MP5 ST. Also a military G36. Next here, we got a tactical M249 Para. Also here, we got a Spec Ops mask with the talent Tenacious. Next here, we got an operator pack with the talent Relentless. Also here, we got a prototype performance mod with 5% sticky bomb explosion radius. Next here, we got an extended magazine. For our next gear items, we're still at the base of operations. Head over to the special blueprints vendor. And here goes the best blueprints here. For our next gear items, head over to the cavern. Here, the gear vendor has a prototype performance mod with 5.50% first aid self-heal. For our next gear items, head over to Camp Clinton. Here, the special equipment vendor has a Liberator. Next here, we got a prototype performance mod. For our next gear items, we're still at Camp Clinton. Head over to the special blueprints vendor, and here goes the best blueprints here. For our next gear items, head over to Madison Stand. Here, the gear vendor has a tactical pack with the talent Specialized. And also here, we got a prototype performance mod. For our next gear items, head over to the Southpaw. Here, the gear vendor has a prototype firearms mod with 191 firearms and 3% damage to elites. For our next gear items, head over to the Grindhouse. Here, the weapons vendor has a military M60E4. For our next gear items, head over to the Firewall. Here, the gear vendor has some tactical gloves with the talent Savage. For our next gear items, head over to West 31st Street Checkpoint. Here, the Dart Zone vendor has a Pro Red Dot sight. For our next gear items, head over to West 42nd Street Checkpoint. Here, the Dart Zone vendor has a SOCOM Scar L. Next here, we got a prototype performance mod. And also here, we got a heavy magazine spring. For our next gear items, head over to West 53rd Street. Here, the Dart Zone vendor has a prototype performance mod. For our next gear items, head over to East 64th Street. Here, the Dart Zone gear mod vendor has a prototype stamina mod. And also here, we got a prototype performance mod. For our next gear items, head over to East 61st Street. Here, the Dart Zone weapon mod vendor has a large suppressor. For our next gear items, head over to East 53rd Street. Here, the Dart Zone vendor has a prototype performance mod. For our next gear items, head over to DZ2 Safe Room. Here, the Dart Zone gear vendor has a tactical pack with the talent Inventive. For our next gear items, head over to DZ4 Safe Room. Here, the Dart Zone gear mod vendor has a prototype stamina mod, and also here we got a prototype performance mod. For our next gear items, head over to DZ5 Safe Room. Here, the Dart Zone weapon mod vendor has a small grip red. For our next gear items, head over to DZ8 Safe Room. Here, the Dart Zone gear vendor has a Spec Ops mask with the talent Refreshed. Next here, we got a tactical vest with the talent Reckless. Next here, we got an operator pack with the talent Inventive. Alright everybody, that's it for our Tom Clancy's The Division Vendor Reset video for March 11th, 2022's Vendor Reset. I hope everybody tuned into it found them something that they needed. Smash on that sub and like button, y'all. Appreciate that support, and I'll see y'all with the next one. Take care, peace.